Welcome to SKML Chess Academy. In this last video, we have seen the Ponziani opening. Now here in this video, we will be seeing all the variations in the Ponziani opening. This Ponziani opening starts with E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, C3. Here, first we have to go. We will see the Jainish variation. From the third move, we have seen Knight F6. It is the black's safest variation. Now here in the fourth move, white plays d4, knight into e4, d5 and knight e7. Here 5 knight b8 is also playable. 5 knight b8 is also playable. But here black tries to sacrifice the material by playing bishop c5. Here d into c6, bishop into f2, into king e2, bishop b6, queen d5, knight f2, rook g1, castles, c into b7, bishop into b7, queen into b7, queen f6, knight a3, e4, knight c4, rook a b8, queen d5, e into f3 check, g into f3 check, rook f e8 check, king d2, knight e4 check, f into e4 and bishop into g1, and it equalizes. There is a very chaotic variation here, sacrificing and counter sacrifices. So many are there in this line. Now we will see a main line, which for going back to main line, we will see from the start e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, c3. After c3, knight f6, then d4, knight into e4, d5, d5, knight e7. Then it will come knight into e5, knight g6, queen d4, queen f6, queen into f4, queen into e4, sorry, queen into e5. That's all in this Jainish variation. Next we will see Leonhardt variation. How this Leonhardt variation differs is e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Here after c3 you play d5. This d5 is the Leonhardt variation. Here queen a4 and knight f6. Here afterwards knight into e5, knight into e5 immediately winning you the material. But he has to give back at some other place. Bishop d6, knight into c6, and here bishop into c6, bishop into c6, 7 d3 castling, and bishop e2 and rook e8. Black has compensation for the pawn. Black only lose the pawn, but it is very well compensated, because you can see all these two minor pieces are in a good square, and the bishop is going to come to b2, b7, and the rook is already castled black, and his rook is on the center file. Now let us see another variation, Steinitz variation. In this e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Afterwards, here in the third move, again it differs with d5. Here queen a5, queen a4, he plays f6. This is the known as a Steinitz. You know that all the in the e4, e5 lines, Steinitz first protected the e5 pawn with d6, which is known as a strong point defense. Here, since already d5 as d pawn has already gone to d5, so he has defended this e5 pawn with the f6. Although it looks solid, but it is a very unusual move, because it is depriving the g knight, black's g knight, its natural square f6. So here bishop b5, he plays bishop b5, then he plays knight to be developed to knight e7, e into d5, queen into d5, d4, bishop d7, or here in the seventh move, castles and bishop d7 is also possible. That is the Steinitz variation. Let us see Ponziani counter gambit. This Ponziani counter gambit, by which this opening name has come Ponziani. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, c3. Here there is a violent move f5. So this is known as a Ponziani counter gambit, but it favors the white, although it invented by the black player, while means Ponziani by playing black. But here this gambit play is gives advantage to the white player. Let us see how. So here he plays d4, f into e4, knight into e5, ef6, queen f6. Here knight f6, bishop g5 also can be played. So after queen f6, you play knight g4, play knight g4 attacking the queen, then queen comes to g6. Queen comes to g6, that is the way. Now here black plays bishop f4. So this is the Ponziani counter gambit. Now let us see Caro gambit. In Caro gambit, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, c3. Here also plays d5. Okay, here he plays, white plays queen f4, bishop d7, e into d5, knight d4. You cannot capture the knight with the c pawn because this queen is attacked by the open attack. Okay. So queen has to retreat to queen d1. Now knight into f3, queen into f3, and knight f6. So these are all the variations of Ponziani. Here we are covering just ideas of this Ponziani opening. A detailed analysis of this opening will be dealt in the later videos when the people who follow these videos gain some knowledge about this opening, because this target audience for this are the beginners to up to 1000 rating. They can play this because they can also, if suppose if they play some tournament or all, if they face this type of openings, they can easily handle the middle game. They will get a comfortable middle games. So that till that time only we are concentrating. Now in the next video we will be covering the more detailed analysis. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching, and if you like, please subscribe and press bell icon button so that you will get a notification about new videos. That's all in this. Thank you very much.